Hey there, tennis fans. I'm not Lauren Lynch, but I still have your Tennis Now tennis news. Now, our top story is, of course, Novak Djokovic's 35-match winning streak. In Friday's quarterfinal match at the Italian Open, he bludgeoned Robin Soderling 6-3, 6-love. Now, he's 7 matches away from tying John McEnroe's record of 42 consecutive match wins in a year. Yet, even if he gets to that 42, he'd still have to win another 4 to tie the world record held by Guillermo Vilas. Now, with his win over Soderling, Djokovic moves into the semifinals where he will face Andy Murray, who he has a 5-3 head-to-head record against. If he loses, he would still have surpassed records set by some of the game's other legends, including Ivan Lendl and Roger Federer. Now, Murray won his quarterfinal match against Florian Mayer 1-6, 6-1, 6-1. He said he got off to a poor start because he was unfamiliar with Mayer, a man he's never played or practiced against before, and that put him on edge. Now back to Djokovic for a second. Before the Italian Open, he could have taken the #1 ranking from Rafael Nadal if he won the tournament and if the Spaniard failed to make the semifinals. Well, it looks like he's going to have to wait for that a little longer because Nadal crushed Marin Cilic 6-1, 6-3, guaranteeing he will be the top seed at the French Open. On the women's side, Caroline Wozniacki moved into the semifinals after defeating Jelena Jankovic 6-3, 1-6, 6-3. This is her best result in Rome. Before this year, she had never advanced beyond the round of 16. Nali sailed past Greta Arn 6-3, 6-1, and Samatha Stosur defeated Francesca Schiavone 6-2, 6-4 in a rematch of last year's French Open final. Finally, Maria Sharapova advanced to the semis after her opponent, Victoria Azarenka, retired after the first set for a possible arm injury. When she retired, Azarenka was leading 6-4, love 3. Speaking of the ladies, yesterday the WTA introduced a global marketing campaign called Strong is Beautiful that is meant to show off the athleticism and grace of the tour's players. 38 of the tour's current and up-and-coming stars are participating in the campaign, which places the personal stories, pressures, and dreams of the players at the forefront. So, for example, Ana Ivanovic talks about practicing in Belgrade during the Kosovo War in the late 1990s, and China's Na Li speaks about the pressure of playing for a country of 1.3 billion people. For their part, players such as Caroline Wozniacki seem to like the idea of the new campaign. She said, "For me, the new campaign is able to capture the inner strength of players in a beautiful way." Now, in more WTA news, Serena Williams has officially withdrawn from the French Open. She's been off of the tour for more than 10 months now with 2-foot operations and blood clots in her lung, but she said she wants to make a return in the summer. Now, David Nalbandian will miss the French Open because of an illness that happened after a hernia operation. According to his spokesman, the Argentine has had a strong fever and lost more than 13 pounds because of this illness. The good news is that he is planning on making a comeback in early June. Meanwhile, injury-plagued Lleyton Hewitt is making his own comeback at the Eastbourne International in early June. Finally, Tennis Now is having a Twitter contest. You can win great prizes if you can get a professional player ranked above 300 in the world to retweet one of your tweets, but your tweet must contain @tennis_now to count. We're giving away apparel, rackets, bags, and gift cards to Tennis Express, so give it a shot and good luck. Now, for more information, you can click on the link below. And we would like to hear from you. Novak Djokovic seems to be in invincible form right now. Who has what it takes to beat him? Also, what do you think of the WTA's new marketing campaign? Is it a positive representation of the players? Leave your comments below. We'd like to hear from you. Until next time, I am not Lauren Lynch. Have a good weekend, everybody.